y'all, welcome to my channel, Latoya Sharika. That's me. So, today is Tuesday, I think March the 15th. I like to try to keep up with the days here. And today was a good day. It wasn't no bad day, even though it came out to be cold. But it wasn't cold. It wasn't as cold as it was Monday. Because Monday was 31 degrees. And the day was like 57 this morning. But it also been cloudy and rainy. But anyways, I mean, they talk about the weather. We didn't come in for the weather. We come in for me, right? Okay, cool. So, today was a good day. No issues, no problems, no bad news, no interactions with the sperm donor. Nothing like that. I've been getting my life here, though, lately. Honey, I've been on here dancing on the Facebook, doing my little two-step and all that stuff. Because I am not miserable. I'm not miserable or unhappy like they say I am. They say I am. But I'm not. I'm not none of those things. I'm trying to figure this thing out about life. You know, every day is something new. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be a good day every day. It's not. And I recognize that. And I know that. For a fact. Like today, when I picked my son up from his middle school, and you know, I said, well, I ain't cooked nothing today, and I really don't feel like cooking that because it's raining. So I said, what y'all want to eat? Something quick. He said pizza. I said, okay, cool. Let's get us some. I'll get y'all some Caesar pizza, Little Caesars. So we go to Little Caesars over here on Buena Vista Road. And before we got there, I was telling my son about I like the Little Caesars over there by on Victory Drive by Walmart. Because they nice. They always giving you free stuff. And they customer service is a little bit way better than that. So we went over here to the one on Buena Vista Road to get the hood Caesars, right? So we get to the thing. I was the first one in the drive-thru line. So the lady came, the little light-skinned lady came to the window. And I asked her, I said, well, what y'all got in there that's ready? And she told me, you know, she did the rundown of the stuff. But I told her I just wanted 2 hot and readies. So she told me the price was $13.06. So I gave her $20.06. And I'm waiting for her to give me my change. This woman gave me a paper receipt, orange and white receipt, and $2 in change. Now, I ain't the math magician, and I'm not a math genius. But I do know how to count my damn money. This woman had me $2, talking about something, here you go. I'm like, no, back it up, back it back. I ain't going nowhere. I said, look, lady, you ain't give me my change. I need my change. So I hand her back the money. She let one of the dollars fall on the ground outside. Talk about she got to get my dollar, but she never make it around the corner to go outside to get my dollar. And I'm trying to tell her, you ain't give me my money. You ain't give me my money back. You ain't give me my change right. When you got an extra sauce, that was $1. That don't mean nothing. I still supposed to got more than $2 back. I know I was supposed to get $7 and $7 back. Because I gave her the 6 cents when I gave her the $20. So me and her going back and forth about my money. My son in the back seat telling me, come on, Mom, let's go. Because he don't want me causing a scene and acting up. Because, you know, I will go there. I will take it there. You know, so I let her have that. So the little lady that was at Little Caesars on Buena Vista Road, if you're watching, that shit what you did was foul. It was foul. And if you don't know how to work the register and count money, then you should have been back in the back making pieces. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't, and you will not be getting my business anymore on Buena Vista Road, Little Caesars, because this is y'all second time fucking me. First time I was on the pizza was messed up. And now this right here, y'all can't count money. Look, y'all need to keep the good people y'all been having when I used to come up there. I can't remember his name, but y'all need to get him back, because he did have he know how to count his money and did have somewhat of a good customer service. But anyways, I just want to rant about that because that was on my mind. It took me a long time to get over that because I was kind of hot behind it. And I was trying to explain to my son, you don't let nobody cheat you. No way in hell. You don't let nobody cheat you when it comes to money. You don't let nobody cheat you. You know how to count your money. And this little heifer right here, she done got over. And they register gonna be over $5 over or more. Yeah. But I'm gonna do a Yelp review on that, and that'll nip that in the bud, cause they owe me. They owe me. Since I last seen y'all, since y'all last seen me in my latest videos, I only had one interaction with the sperm donor, and he came over to finish doing put my kids' dresser together, and I think he will hang a curtain up for me or something like that. But he was chatting me up, and I know when he get chatting and run his mouth, because when he came over here, I already had in my mind that I wasn't gonna talk to this punk ass at all. So I came over here where I'm sitting at now, and let him have the TV room to fix the dresser, to assemble the dresser together. So I stayed over here, mind my business, on Facebook, texting, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to the stuff get done. So then all of a sudden he just come over here talking. He just Moo, I can't ask you son, can I talk to you for a minute? I said, what do you want, Ben? Because I really don't want to talk to you at all. That's why I'm sitting my ass over here instead of leaving. And I didn't want to leave my home because it was cold Saturday. It was cold. So he proceeded to say, I don't know if did I talk about this already? I might have talked about it already. So I don't know. I think I might have talked about it. But anyways, I'm going to give y'all a recap. He proceeded to say that I was unhappy. I was unhappy. I am angry. And I am with mental health issues. Now, if I am angry, I'm angry with myself. Because I should have known better to let this man manipulate me, cause me to lose all kind of things. And he caused me to lose a lot of things and just clean me out. I allowed this man to be the breadwinner because I thought that was the right thing to do. I allowed him to be the breadwinner while I take a break and be home with my kid. My one son at the time, be home with him full time, help him out and stuff. But as time went on, I have applied for jobs, different jobs here and there. A lot of times they didn't work out. It just didn't work out. A lot of times, they be looking at me and my weight. But dang, we're not going to hire her because she's too overweight. But that's something I can't prove, in a court of law. But I know that's what it is some of the time. And, so I stayed home and took care of my kids. Then when I got pregnant again, I was here with both of my kids. Pretty much while he traveled and did his electrical work. In and out of town and stuff like that, And I was thinking everything was all good, you know what I'm saying? Because he was coming home, it wasn't nothing lacking. The bills were getting paid, you know what I'm saying? So everything seemed like it was right at the time. So I don't know. I missed those signs too. I missed them clearly missed those signs. So he proceeded to tell me all these things, but I'm gonna say I am upset with myself a lot because I blame myself because I should have been more aware, alert, and I shouldn't and if it wasn't for my own personal problems, then maybe I could have seen all this coming. I really did. Yeah. And then I'm hurt, and I'm hurt because I gave him 16 years of my life that I can't even get back. I can't get it back. Here I am, 44 years old, and trying to move on with my life. At one point in time, when this all came out, I wasn't sure if I wanted to be loved or wanted love, but I've had some time to think about some things and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to date. I want to try to date because sitting here in this house with these four walls, And when these kids are gone, it can be lonely. And if I'm 100% correct and 100% real with myself and real with y'all, yes, a girl get lonely. She gets lonely. She gets lonely. It's so bad. I'm missing a man's touch. And now I'm missing, companionship. I'm missing that. I am highly intelligent to a point, you know what I'm saying? And I can talk about anything from politics to basketball and a little bit of football. And I can talk about world history, what's going on over in Russia and Ukraine. So I am very versed and aware of what's going on in our world. I can talk about a lot of different things. So I'm not a dummy in that aspect, but I'm so book smart that I ain't street smart. I think that's how you call that. And so I let this man just run all over me like he wasn't shit. And it's partly a lot of that is goes to how I was raised. And in my household, we didn't have that. I didn't have that example. Only examples I had of was my mom. She stayed dating and having different men in and out. I seen a lot of that. My grandmama, she was, she did her thing too. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing too, but it wasn't as bad as my mom. Because my mama showed me she didn't have time for me. And she also showed me that a man will come before your kids. So, I didn't have that example. True enough, I had cousins with both parents in my family. But I was too young to know about that, to understand that rather, and too young to understand, what's the inner makings of a marriage. The ups and downs. I didn't know that you're going to have ups and downs, and some days you're not going to be feeling this on your partner and all that. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up in that mess. I didn't grow up with my married parents. My mom and daddy wasn't married. Hell, they barely knew each other. They barely knew each other, from my understanding, and the way it's told. So I get mad and angry at myself because I am a woman that seeks love. But talking to somebody, my cousin, last night on the phone, you can't love nobody if you ain't loving yourself. So I'm going to have to probably wait on the companionship to be real with myself, and then just continue to try just do my own self-love for myself. And I've been doing that. I've been doing that. I've been taking care of myself better. I've been taking care of my skin. I've been taking care of my hair. I've been, getting back to me, but 2 times better. 2 times wiser. Dancing. I love to dance when I was single. I love to dance now sometimes. But, I was doing my dancing and doing my YouTube dancing and Instagram dancing. And in the mix of all that, I done hurt my goddamn knee again. My knee hurting. It been hurting all day long. And then last night, my shoulder was hurting. So I had to take me some medicine for that. I had to take me some leave and went on to sleep. And it still hurt. My knee hurt still pretty bad. But I ain't going to complain. I'm just going to continue to push through. Because those things make me happy. They make me so happy. I want to start going to the movies. Taking my boys to the movies. And just getting out. I can't stand sitting there. When the sun is out, even though it might be cold, the sun might be out, I still open up my windows, open up my curtains, and let the sun in. I don't want to sit in a dark house. That drives me crazy. Sitting in the dark house. I don't like sitting in the dark house. And then on top of that, when my kids are gone and I'm here by myself, the sound of a house that don't make no noise it's scary to me. Maybe I'm saying that a little too harsh, but it's unbecoming because my mind, it races. It get to racing and thinking the worst. So yes, I do have mental health issues. I do. But I'm not ashamed to tell you, and nobody else. that I have them. I've had therapy, still continue to go to therapy. So I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by a long shot. I have issues. I do. And I'm not ashamed to tell nobody or anybody that I have them. I have an eating problem. I have eating disorder. I go up and down on my weight. I'm trying to lose weight. I deal with alopecia because I was so messed up in the head that I was plucking my own hair out my head. So now I got to deal with this part right here, and it's trying to grow back. The ladies that did my hair, they got some growing hands, so they trying to help me grow it back. So, and I deal with self-esteem issues too. This right here alone, I already had self-esteem issues prior to my husband leaving me for another woman. But this right here has really took a toll on my self-esteem, I am trying to not be in a mood, a down mood, or depressive mood. I'm trying with all my might and all my heart not to be in those moods. That's why I get my ass up. I don't lay around here. I'm doing something. I'm on the road constantly in my car, driving somewhere, doing something. I don't want to be on the moods. I don't like that mood. I don't like it at all. And then my mind get to racing. Then I get to eating. Like today, this lady pissed me off at the damn Little Caesars. And then the first thing that came to my mind is, I need me a milkshake. I need me a milkshake. I need me a milkshake. And I need to get me a milkshake. And on the way back home, we got off the exit, St. Mary exit. And the first thing you see is Hardee's. And Hardee's sell milkshakes. I ain't going over there. I said, I'm not going to tell myself I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there. But my mind kept saying, you need a milkshake. 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 So I didn't go get the milkshake. I just broke my ass home. Period. I just came home. I came home and did without. And I still want the milkshake, but I'm doing without. I'm trying to resist my urges. I'm trying. I'm not perfect by a long shot, and I don't proceed to be perfect. I have a lot of damn issues. I do. There was a time in my marriage that I didn't manage the money. He managed the money. No mind cup. I just got to have it keeping these kind of cups. Then messing up my other cups. But I was financially codependent. I was codependent on my husband's money he made when he got paid every week. I depended on him solely and the kids. So he felt like he can do the money any kind of way. He wanted to do it. As long as he paid the bills, And so when it came to me needing things and wanting things for myself, I always had to sacrifice and put that shit on the back burner. And whenever I came across some money that belonged to me or mine or saved up enough money, I can able to get the things I needed for me. My boys were no issue because he would make sure they get what they needed. He would take better care of them back then versus now when he with this woman now. But I'm not afraid to admit anything. Yes, I have issues. We all have issues. It's just that you know me now, and y'all are finding out about my issues. A lot of times, I just wish that I came from a loving mother and father, so I can be able to help. They could be able to help me deal with some of the things that's going on in my life. I want that. I really do. And I look at people with their mama and their daddies and their family, their daddies and how they get along so well. And I really do want that. But I'm not jealous or envious of nobody. Because if you got a good relationship with your mom and daddy, I congratulate you all day long. I congratulate you. Just like people around here, they in love, they got they they in relationships, good relationships, looking from the outside in, it seems like they got a good relationship. I congratulate that. I love to see black love. I do. I really do. I want to see that. Because then that's teaching me what I need to be doing. And next time, I get somebody that loves me and want to be with me and love me for me. Somebody that's not going to change me, try to change me, my way of thinking, my habit of trying to be independent. Somebody's going to be my cheerleader just like I'll be their cheerleader. I want a lot of different things, A lot of times I procrastinate on doing stuff, to better myself. But I've been consistent with my YouTube videos. I've been really consistent in keeping up with them and doing them. Because, the old me would have been to say, fuck this shit. And I'm just being real. The old me would have said, fuck this shit. I ain't doing this no more. But I don't have that mindset no more. I'm coming out of that mindset, and he's lost a lot of control. Well, I'm going to say he lost a lot of control since he done did me the way he did me. Because he thinks a lot of times, he would think he can just come over here and tell me this and tell me that. And then, I'll succumb to his wishes or whatever the case may be. And nine times out of 10, I would submit to him. But there's a new day, and I'm not going to do that no more. And I haven't been doing that, submitting to him. He comes over here with that old fake fuckery shit, by this, that, the third going on, or something wrong with him, or this and that, or he hungry. I don't care nothing about all that. I'm not your responsibility anymore. I was your lover, your secretary, your housekeeper, your cook, and the mother of your kids, your last 2 kids. All rolled up in one. When you needed something on the internet or you needed a damn resume, who's make sure you get it? Who will make sure it's taken care of? Motherfucker didn't know nothing about an email until you got with me. And all my money that I had when I was getting in college, the money I was using, once they paid for my classes and they would give me their excess, all that money went down the drain because he was around here taking care of other women with the money that I was bringing in every other month, every 3 months. And we're not going to talk about the stimulus because that was same shit too. Same shit happened with that too. He really financially crippled me, and that's not a good feeling. When you have a man that's taking the money and doing other things. But when it's time for me to want something and do something, it's a problem. It's a problem and it's a fight. A lot of times I say, fuck it, I'm not going to even go that route because I don't feel like fighting this idiot. I don't feel like, because he don't know how to let go. Once you tell him no or something like that, it's like he constantly be on you, until you're like, well, fuck it, just do it. Just get it. Just get it. And back in the days before I had children, it used to be 10 times worse because we'd be up all night long fighting. He wouldn't let me go to sleep for shit. Arguing about the same old shit all night long, all day long. Being in this marriage, being with that man, and being with that type of man, I don't want that for myself no more. It's bad enough I done gave him 16 years of my life. Because, men, they can pick up with whoever. They'll leave you today and go be moving in with somebody else the next day. So they can repeatedly do that. But how can I do that with 2 kids? That's not fair to them. They didn't ask to come here. They didn't ask to come here at all. They're my responsibility. They're my babies. And I choose to do things different. I don't want a different man up in here around my kids. And I'm not going to do that to my kids. I'm not. Anything that I want to do with another man, if I mess with another man, I will do it outside of this house, not in front of their eyes. And when I feel like I'm comfortable enough and they're stable enough for me and they're meeting all the requirements that I want, then I'll bring my kids around, and so he can meet my kids. But just to have a man flaunting up at him, running up at different men's and all that, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not. Not. Because I know what it's like, and I've seen that. I've seen that. I gave my life to somebody I thought was going to take care of me and love me for me. I gave my life to that person. And in return, they threw me away like fucking trash. Mm-hmm. They threw me away like I'm a fucking trash. They threw me away because they couldn't scheme on me no more. They threw me away because they couldn't plot on me no more. They couldn't manipulate me no more. You know, they threw me away for various types of reasons. The ones I just named and so much more. He threw me away because I wasn't the Coke bottle shape. I was a 3-liter shape. He threw me away after I couldn't get no more credit cards. And I done got all these credit cards. And he done ran them up. And now I'm holding the bag. My credit fucked up. He threw me away. He threw me away. He threw me away for something that should have stayed at a chicken plant and at the hotel. But it ended up going straight to her house. She ain't no perfect either. She's not perfect either. She's not. No, but he threw me away. He threw me away for something that he think is better. But that woman ain't want him. She's not gonna be with him like that. And he can't come back here. Because I don't want his ass. You don't hurt me and then think you're gonna come back. I'm not seeing that shit. I'm not seeing it at all. These days, all I want is just a peace of mind. And every day that I get stronger, I become more confident. My self-esteem comes up more. And I start loving myself. That's all I want. To love myself, to see myself like other people see me. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Mook, you're so smart. You're so this and that. A lot of times I don't even see it. I don't even see it. I don't even see it. You're so pretty. You so this and that. So a lot of times I don't see it. When I look in the mirror, I don't see that. When I look in the mirror, I see a big old fat girl. With a big old fat neck. Big old fat, no neck. Big old cheeks and jaws. Big old ass arms. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. I don't know if and when I can fully allow somebody to come in and love me. I don't know. I don't know when. But I know I have to take care of me and love on me first. I've neglected myself so much in this in these 16 years. I've neglected myself so much. But those days are over with. They're over with. And I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me regardless. And I'm not seeking nobody's approval. I'm not seeking nobody's approval at all. Because I'm grown. I'm taking care of me and my kids. And paying my bills. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I'm not. You know, I was emotional because of my anniversary. But, you know, I was crying. I did cry a little bit, but they were happy tears. Tears of joy. There were tears of joy because I'm free of that bullshit You understand me? I'm free of that bullshit that I've been dealing with for 16 years. I'm free of it. I'm free of it. I'm free of it. I'm free of it. And that's a good feeling to me. And with that being said, YouTube, I'm going to turn off this camera, go get in my bed, and take me a leave and try to rock this pain away. I'm tired. I don't get no breaks. I have my kids 24/7. I love them. But nobody come and get these kids from me. Not even him. He don't even come get them. On the days he's off, he don't even come. I'm with kids. I'm with my boys 24/7. And they need their daddy. They need their daddy. Or they need some kind of stable male figure. Because my 5-year-old, he's been acting out here lately. And I give them my attention. I give it to them individually and together. But it seemed like that's not enough for him. And when I talked about it with my neighbor, she said that he needs a male figure. He needs his daddy. And I'm tired of begging him and asking him to spend time with his children. I'm tired of doing that. And I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm not going to do it no more. I try to compensate for them. Sometimes I overcompensate. But I try to compensate for them because I know what it's like not to have your parent. You know, I know what it's like not to have your parent, but I also know what it's like when your parent don't love you. So I'm going to close this right here. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Fertility, Faith, the truck driver, and JJC Webb. I appreciate y'all for constantly watching. I appreciate y'all. And the constant feedback and the advice and all that stuff. I appreciate it so much. So much. And I thank y'all both. I thank y'all both so much. But for the rest of y'all that's watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't want to listen to me talk for 30 minutes or whatever the case may be, just let it play out and hit the like button. Subscribe. That's all you got to do. Let it play out a little bit. And then hit the subscribe button and like button. That's all you got to do. Just support me. Just support me and help me get to my goals of, I'm trying to reach 100K subscribers. So help me, y'all. Help me. Help me. Help me. It's free. Nothing. You don't have to do nothing but click on the TV. Click on your phone to YouTube. But I'm rambling now. So I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.